You're live.
Yay, there we go. Hello, ESA. Woo! Hello, everybody. This is Spark the Electric Jester 2. You're going to see some really cool stuff with this. This is the game's debut marathon run. I hope I don't mess it up. Hello, everybody in the Spark Discord. Good to go. I just wanted to say one quick thing as well before we get started with the run here. Please, pretty please, donate for the Ann Knuckles incentive, because having double knuckles is absolutely amazing and you will not regret it. But we are going to get ready to go. Is the big button working for timer? Can I use that? That would be great. I'm hearing nothing. I'm going to assume yes. Okay, so we are in the tutorial level. We don't include this, and for whatever reason, awesome quirk of the game here, to start the run, we have to quit to the menu, which doesn't exist. So we're getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
It worked.
So Spark the Electric Jester 2 is it's a 3D platformer. I call it an honorary Sonic game. You will probably see why by the time we actually get through this. So I collected up a power-up there called Edgy. I'm now skating like Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes, that is Shadow the Hedgehog. And it allows us to get a cool little double jump. So 1 jump, 2 jump, double jump, and then I'm going to use a Jester charge to get over here to the spring. Now there's a big level to the left of us here, but if I do this correctly, we are going to do none of it, because we are going to yeet ourselves away over here, and yeet. 1, 2, do the jump, and 3, and then hit the wall so we don't get rejected by the spring, because the spring doesn't like us. Finishing the level in 30 seconds flat. There you go.
Nice.
We got both the platinum and the gold medal there, because speed is a factor and it's awesome. Jumping straight into AFM downtown. Now hopefully I will be able to do the same thing. The techniques we're using here are called magnet dashes, formerly known as Jester dash cancels. There's a big one. Whee!
Good lord.
Jump, down, double jump, use the spark jump, or the edgy jump. So many things. Keep going. The idea about this game is conservation of momentum. The more momentum you have, the faster you will go. We also have a little shield here that is used to protect ourselves from these enemies. Water physics is a thing. I'm going to just make sure we grab this. This is our next item. This is a plasma sword. Camera being funky. Plasma swords, its special ability gives us a maximum speed boost, and whee! There's another one. I love these.
Those are all so ridiculously hard.
They are ridiculously hard. The way that works is that we are doing the dash here that I'm spamming. That is a dash that you get. You get one of them unless you're edgy, in which case you gain 3 of them.
That's why edgy's really good.
Edgy's really, really
3
good.
air dashes.
You get 3 of them. And what you're doing is you're using your homing attack, then using one of them pretty much immediately afterward, like on the next frame, and it gives you this ridiculous speed boost, and we try and abuse this on every level. So this is our first boss. This is Rhino Dino. We're now playing Devil May Bayonetta, or any other action slash game. What we're technically doing here is, yes, we're just mashing the square button at the moment, because Plasma doesn't really have good combos, but we don't have power armor yet, which we need to get later on. And what we're doing is, you'll see that I'm pressing the shield. If you get a perfect parry, as in timing correctly, you'll gain a significant amount of power, which allows you to do more damage. Right now we're at ×3 damage. If you release the button, you do a special attack. We never want to do any of them. They're really bad. Instead, what we want to do is we want to just keep the combos going, and we want to just use our speed boost power-ups that we get throughout the run. And then skipping all the cutscenes, because we don't need any of them. Coming in to Florida Highway. And again, you're going to see the speed boost at full effect here. So you charge and release, and you're seeing this little buff below the health gauge. That is your extra speed boost. It increases your maximum speed. And we're going to just constantly switch between different power-ups here. So I've already messed this up, but it's fine, because what I'll do is I'll do this. Oh, straight into the spikes. Okay, I'm going to just play it safe. Normally, I'd be able to just launch myself halfway through the level, but unfortunately, we landed on the spikes instead of where the enemy is. Well, that's fine. We'll take the highway as intended. They did build it for us after all. But I'm constantly using this because not only does it increase your maximum speed, but every time you use it, it gives you a slight increase as well. So keeping you at max speed. Just going to jump off the wall here using Edgy. Hopefully going to get one of the dashes.
Big
and away we go.
Big yeet. Show me Big Yeet. See this loop?
No, we're not doing that one.
I'll do the loop. Why? I'm disappointed.
No, but you do the loop to prove how good the physics is. If this was any other game, you'd fall off the loop. This one, it works.
It can't be a Sonic game. The loops of this game actually work.
Okay,
also, you're dead.
Do the checkpoint. The game
too much yeet.
Too much speed. The game made my jump. Oh, whoa. Okay, interesting.
Can I just do a donation real quick?
Oh, go for it.
Because there's a huge announcement. We just passed $30,000. And I have quite a lot of donations to read. We have a $50 donation from Shin Yodama without a comment. Thank you very much. We have a $25 donation from Tiny Tim saying, "Hey all, I've been having an amazing time at ESA, so thank you to everyone. Good luck on the Spark Run, Argick. Cheers." We have a $5 donation from Rafalmir. Arg, you can't watch a run of Argick without having a smile on your face. One of the most entertaining speedrunners I know. Good luck on the run, Argick. Show everyone what you're capable of. Fingers crossed. We have a $10 donation from Nidala without a comment. Thank you very much. And finally, we have a $222 donation from Vlad H. Give it a clap, everyone.
I'm clapping, but I'm playing.
And saying it's time for that 30k. And let's check a bit the Knuckles and Knuckles. Oh, it's actually advanced quite a bit. We are at $713 out of $800 donation. $800 to do the Knuckles and Knuckles run at Sonic Mania Plus. So if you want to see that happen, don't forget to donate.
Right, anyway, come on, out of the way.
But he did that last stage super clean. There was a bunch of like narrow platforms and stuff, and he's constantly faster. The input for a fastball, by the way, is L2 plus X. Or whatever he has it bound to.
Yeah, don't worry. There we go.
Big yeet! So there's like a level down there, I think, maybe, whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares?
No, not happening.
We're in here. We're on top now. You can get on top of this.
You can get on top of this.
Why is there stuff up here?
Magic.
Whee! Another yeet. Why? You're hitting all of these.
For now, there's like 6 other levels to go. Actually, no, there's like 12 other levels, but we'll see.
Oh, hit the lip. That's okay.
Now, hopefully, I'll be able to do the clip that was discovered on Sunday, because the Discord are like, this game is relatively new.
Yeah, it's very new. This is why I don't know anything.
Yeah, this is taking... I'd like to thank ESA for doing the chase game system. This game came out after ESA submissions were closed, and they opened them up for special games that were released later on. Okay, me that clip. This is one of them, but this was discovered.
Okay, then.
We're now out of bounds, and I need to head inbounds while dodging the kill planes. Inbounds under the lava, because lava's a thing. Bye, lava. We don't like you.
Under the lava.
Under the lava, there's a level. Who knew? And that was just discovered on Sunday, literally. So it's like, I have to put this in the run, and there we go, finishing in a 106.
I gotta learn that now.
Yeah! It's surprisingly easy. You just dash at the right angle and you get out. It's fantastic. And again, we've got another boss fight here, but because it's just plasma, I'm going to hand it over to the donation reader if you have anything you'd like to say. Also, hi, Ulven.
We got a couple things. We've got a $5 donation from Forgotten Star saying, Argick, a promise is a promise and a have fun time. ESA donation incentive goes to runner choice.
Oh, that's to Knuckles and Knuckles then. And thank you, Forgotten Star. I appreciate it, buddy.
And with that, okay. Let's talk a bit about Western Digital. So, Western Digital is a returning partner at ESA, especially WD Black. So the WD Black NVMe SSDs that provide the speed that we speedrunners need.
Also, you can listen to the awesome soundtrack this game has. Cool thing that they do is when you start a boss fight, it's just an instrumental, but once you get down to like half health and they go into their powered up form, you get this cool lyrical section kicking in. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. This is like the only boss you'll get to hear it on though, because he does this cool flying around thing. He's like, yeah, look at me, I can fly. It's like, stop wasting time. But we can't speed that up. But there you go, he's done. And now every other boss fight will thankfully have a better power up that we can use to do really cool combos. But coming up is probably one of the levels where I may restart often because I want to do a cool strat at the start here. Forest the Blanca, aka Winter Wonderland. We're going to do a nice charge plus a jump into a yeet.
Oh, wow.
Whee!
Bruh.
And we keep going, and then we up, and we jump, and then hopefully we repeat the process, but this one's a bit more finicky. Oh, not quite, but it's fine, it'll do.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
He hasn't missed. Okay, so the yeet that he's doing, the magnet dash. That's very hard to get in general. It's very likely you'll just bonk the floor and nothing happens.
Oh, no.
It also has spawning onto firing you backwards.
Oh, yeah, it can. There are many things that can go wrong with the magnet dashes. And, oh, there we go, we missed that one, which is unfortunately. And I was level 3, so instead of getting jump, I got a funky. There we go.
Nice parry.
Whee! I'm homing attack to the enemy to save myself, that's fine. And then this little mini boss, really easy, you don't have to worry about it. My timings on my parries are fairly off. You'll know when I get a full parry if my shield goes full blue. If it goes only partially blue with a little bit of yellow, it means it's
52.
You're okay, not a problem. Yeah, 52
That was
finishing
hot.
in that one.
That
and
was hot.
It's away. That estimate is like from back when we first started the game. It should be faster. If it's not, I've done something horribly wrong. Anyway, on to Castella Blanca. This one is a level that's meant to be up, down, all around, funky, kind of backwards things. We're not going to do any of it if I actually do that jump right. So we skip over here, and then we are going to navigate our way through the first area, up and in.
Physically happening.
Ramps, please. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to grab power armor. So we're now Mega Man Zero. This game has a lot of references to like many other franchises, and I love them for it. You may notice that our main character here, Fark, is actually wearing Kirby's Spark helmet. The dev just like loves these different franchises, and I appreciate it, all the little odds and ends he does. So we're going to do the old let me in meme. We are in between two walls at the moment. Let me in. Come on, game. Let me in. Oh, it might actually kill me.
Trying to
out
clip
here.
this and skip through like a bunch of this level.
Oh yeah, we're skipping all
this
the level.
wall is supposed to prevent you from doing the thing that he's doing.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's being fairly mean, and the enemy is now blasting me. Oh, it kicked me out. That's fine, we can recover. Try it again. Come on.
How did you even recover that? I couldn't see what was going on.
Angles.
Angles, he
down we
said.
go. Down we go. Right, camera angle, please. Look up. In. Are we in? No, we're still off the wall. Come on. I need in the ground.
This is whack.
There we go.
Oh,
we're in
he's
the ground.
he's in.
And in. Yay!
Nice.
Woo! This level does take about 2.5 minutes to actually do normally. So even though this wasn't the quickest, normally you can finish this level in about 45 seconds. It's still quicker to do it this way. Because you're meant to flip the level upside down to find the actual entranceway into this barrier. We're not doing any of that. We're just clipping through it, and the meme said
Didn't
no.
interact with the gimmick of the stage at all.
So, quick representation. Here is Float. She's a lovely little person. Unfortunately, we have to beat her up with a giant evil moon in the background. That is a perfect parry there. That's just a normal parry with a perfect parry at the end of it. And I'm now using the power armor here just to do the standard light combo, but I'm switching in some heavies in here to get some different damage with it. And while she goes into her evil tech affairs, we're, yeah, she's evil now. We're going to allow Ulvin to go and do some more donations. Yoo-hoo!
Can I read a couple?
Yes,
Can
you
I
can
read a
read
couple donations?
Yes, you can.
Okay, we have a $50 donation from Justin H saying 50 more towards a good cause and towards the Knuckles incentive. We've got a $25 donation from Sean1E saying, donating during this run of Spark the Electric Jester and contributing towards more Knuckles than is safe. But pff, who needs safety? Go Arg! We've got a $10 donation from Din the Human saying, Knuckles and Knuckles not met yet? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
Hopefully this helps a bit. Good luck Argick with going fast and beating bosses and hopefully not fudging this up. We've got a $12 donation from Tiny Tim saying, hey all, let's go from Knuckles and Knuckles. Cheers. And we have met the incentive for Knuckles and Knuckles.
Thank you to everybody who's donated for that. I know Old Club, who's coming up next, will be very happy, and you've totally made my day as well. Hopefully this run is just as entertaining, and this was Shantoria time, but as you may have saw, I flew right over it.
He's hitting every single
It's like,
one of them.
goodbye, we are leaving this stage, and whee!
42
I love
seconds.
how you finish every stage, you just fall off. Like, the game just doesn't care, and it's like, that's it, it's a way. And now we're going into Technoria City. This has got a banging soundtrack. I really love this one. It's probably one of my favorite soundtracks in this level. It's also one of the harder levels. So we'll see how this goes for me. This is what our futuristic levels are going to look like, by the way. This is like Malmö in 30 years. And hopefully ESA will still be here. So we're just
I
heading
have
up
no
here.
idea what your plan is here, considering all the new strats we've found within like the last week.
The plan is to conserve as much momentum as I can and constantly refresh my speed boost. Now, let's see if we can do this one.
Leading up this.
Yeet.
That worked.
Down we go, up, up, jump, and then slam on the ground to refresh my special attack, keeping the momentum going through straight to... No, I don't want to hit that. We hit that anyway. Right, Jester charge to get back there. Hit the spring, up we go. This is a more dangerous route simply because there are no checkpoints here. I don't know why they didn't put any checkpoints here, but what I'm going to be doing is taking a little bit of a detour over to where that red marker is, because I'm going to grab that checkpoint just for marathon safety. And then, oh dear. Oh, this is not
They
good.
counted,
I
they counted.
have to. It's fine. So I'm going to just charge up another special, and then hopefully...
Time for yeet.
Yeah.
The mid-air yeet.
Yep, indeed. And then, if we can just continue the speed, Yeah, we're just going to do it this way, I think. And then this will not get me to the end of the level, but it will get me up to where the end of the level begins, and I'm more than happy just to run across to the end here. And it also means we get to just do a cool launch at the end where we all go, bye! Well, yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's away. That's it, he's off. So now we have two bosses in a row. We have EJ, oops, that's the menu, we don't want to go in there. We have EJ and we have Double. Both of all bosses in this game are pretty much maintain your combo while not allowing the enemy to do theirs. If you gain a perfect parry on an enemy, or if an enemy manages to hit you, both of you will lose your combo. So you do not want to allow the enemy to hit you if you can. And then, so we just, and they all have different timings as well. And like, it's denoted by that little flash that you see where they're like, bling. So there we stopped his 3-hit combo, and now he's going to do another one. We stopped it on the second hit there, and away we go. So we're going to be doing the same on Double. He is coming up here. So I'm just going to pass it back over to our lovely donation reader, who can't hear me because Ladar's over there as well.
They appear to be having a conversation.
They're having a conversation. Alright, so into Double. So Double Trouble, you know, double boss fight. I'd like to think it's a pun, but we'll see if it is. Double is Mystical Ninja Goemon in a robot, I guess. So we're just going to make sure we keep getting the ×2 damage at the moment. We need to get a little bit more up to ×3. There we go, ×3 damage. Maintain. There he does a quick slash. Now he's going to start doing like weird flashy things. I do warn you in advance now, if you have any epilepsy, please look away until this boss finishes. Big screen flash. I should have given you that warning earlier. My apologies. Because he will continue doing this just to be annoying.
That screen flash is like an attack, by the way. You have to parry
yes,
that.
That is an attack, telegraphed by the big rings that are coming out of him. And then for whatever reason, this boss is now dead. We know because it says 3,000 enemy down. But he gets to do like this super, I am the last and I will not die. Punch, punch, even though I'm not there. And then he'll flash the screen on us again. Ping! And we parried it anyway. And that is Double. So Double is down. We're now moving on to...
Casual parry.
Yes, we're now moving on to Terminal Dragon, which is a train being pulled by a giant robotic dragon, because why not? Terminal Dragon, hello!
Yeah, so this is where the difficulty, I think, increases, because Terminal Dragon doesn't have a floor.
No, if you fall off the train, that's it, you're done. And whee!
And most of the stages from this point onwards don't have floors, therefore making this an interesting technique.
One.
Chain yeet, a 2 yeet combo.
And then if I do this right, we maintain the speed to the end of the level. No. You'll notice I'm not switching to Plasma to gain any power-ups because it's not worth it. Yes!
A 3 yeet combo!
Whee! All the way to the end of the level here. And into power armor, and then start whacking the giant thing that's
Whack,
here.
dude!
Whack him! And he's going to whack me back, but I can defend it. It's fine. Now he's not happy, so it's like another one, and we keep going. I'm not doing very well at keeping my combos here, but who cares? This is fun! Giant laser beam, and you should only ever get the 3 attacks, and away you go. A level finish in less than a minute!
I'm inclined to curse the run by pointing out you haven't actually dropped a single yeet
Shut up!
yet.
Don't do that! I've still got other levels! Stop it! No!
You haven't missed a single
No!
one.
Shh! Do not do this to me. This is not allowed. Right, Scariosauropolis. Let's see if we get this one. Oh, I hate you so much, Punchy. I hate you so much. It's not happening. Oh, right, we're going to the bottom right. That's fine. Pop the speed boost, pop the big boost, so it's like nothing ever happened. Don't worry about it.
It's hard too because it's at an angle.
And then we launch from the spring.
Up here?
Yes, and then we Jester charge our way along because it's quicker than doing all the rest of it, in my opinion. Other runners may disagree. And then we do a jump, and then we thingy. And then we wait here, and then we eat. And then spring back, run up the wall because the wall physics are weird. Straight through and into the pipe, which is what I want to do. Switching to edgy, double jump and launch with the triple jump. Stay on the middle here. Make sure there's no trains. There's not. Double jump, skipping the entire boost section here because we don't need it. Up into the air and away over to the goal. Again, in less than 1 minute.
Woohoo! Holy crap, Argick. That's a long stage normally.
It's a long stage normally that just gets wrecked. Okay, now, if you think this is bad, now we're going up. Quite literally. Titanic Tower, the vertical level.
This stage doesn't technically have a floor either, because it's on the side.
Yeah, this stage has gravity against you. Now, a nice little quirk that we need to mention here are the boost panels that you see, just like any other game that is Sonic related, honorary Sonic game. The speed boosts put your speed to a set amount and don't actually increase your speed, so they'll slow you down if you hit it. The only exception are these little gates rather than boosts. Oh, well, that went well, thanks, ceiling. Whee! Right, which one do I want? I think I want this one. I was right, sweet. But yeah, these little gates, they increase your speed exponentially, which is really nice. But the other normal boost pads, they just slow you to a set speed, which is generally slower than what you'll end up running. In this stage, they're fairly useful to keep you on track, which is cool. Because right now, I'm upside down. I jump, I fall off. I don't want to do that. And then if I do this right, I'm going to skip part of the stage by going whee! And then over here, you will see an early exit. This is a no early exit run I'm doing. We do not want any early exits. Of course, the early exits and no early exits were defined after the run was submitted. Basically, throughout the game, if you play on easy, there are 3 early exits in the later levels. This is one, Hyperath Fleet is another, and Apocalypse Thruster is the third. You may take them, they save approximately 1.5 minutes in each stage, and as you can see, if you fall down once here, you are going all the way down the bottom. I hope I don't do that. And he added barriers. The barriers were not here in version 1. This level was insane.
Good as well.
Yeah, the level is insane without it. But it's a testament to the controls of this game. They are really smooth, even at high speeds. It's amazing. So now we've got Flint. We're going to have to beat Flint up here. He likes to teleport away and run around. He's a mean boss. I don't like him. He also does a mix of fast and slow attacks. There he did a slow one. He should do another slow one before doing a fast one after he moves. So now he will do a really quick one. Yep. And then he should do another one. There we go. Come on, do it again. Nope. Okay, fine.
All parries, all smiles.
All parries, all smiles. Oh, don't teleport and do the weird thing that you did to me last time. I've got to be careful because while I was practicing this at home, I actually found out that if he's doing his teleport cycle and you knock him down into his desperation form, he will go invisible and you can't hit him. Because why? I don't know. Now he's in his desperation form. You can tell because he's glowing slightly greener than normal.
And the vocals kicked in.
And the vocals kicked in. Again, it's a great song. It's just a shame we don't really get to hear it. It's like, oh, what a shame. We don't get to hear anything. And then, unfortunately, we don't actually beat Flint. Flint just goes, I'm out of here. He uses ninjutsu, poof, and disappears. And that is Flint. We are down to our last 2 bosses, I believe 3 bosses technically. On to my favorite trio of levels though, Planetary Strike, aka Death Egg Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Why? Because we're in space and there's cool floating rings everywhere. So again, we have these gates that we go through. Don't fall down.
Okay.
Don't fall down, that's me going too fast.
Don't be doing that.
Don't be doing that. No, don't be doing that. Right, the whole point of this game is being able to recover if things go horribly wrong. And gravity switching, because why not? And we're just going to ignore the course. I need to hit the screen thing, thank you. Wait here. And then line myself up for a yeet. 2, 3.
All yeets.
More yeets. All the yeets. Everybody loves them. Or not, it depends how you are. Oh, that was dodgy. Right, let's see if we can do another one coming up here. We're just going to ignore the loop.
So those rotating rings around the track that look like decoration, they're not. You can hit them.
Yeah, you can hit everything. I'm going way too fast here. I don't like it.
Your speed is way.
And then
stay in control.
Up we go. Right, I need to stop myself from going way too high there because you can go way too high, which is hilarious. Right, down.
Still hitting these.
Wait. There we go. Nice.
Nice angle.
And then mess all that because it slows us down. Bye, Spark. Or Fark even.
Very solid.
Yes, this game is called Spark the Electric Jester 2, but we're actually playing as Fark. Fark is known as Fake Spark because he is a fake robotic version of Spark.
English is not the first language of the developer. This
is my favorite level. It is Hyperath Yeet, and you'll find out why in a second, because guess what we're doing? And guess what? There's nope.
Oh,
that's the second one. There we go.
Hit the second one.
Hit the second one. And there is no floor here. So if you fall down, you die. I'm getting a lot of height. I'm not getting a lot of speed. Let's fix that with this. 1, 2.
For a third yeet.
There we
go.
go.
Backup yeet.
The backup yeet. And then that's actually a tremendously high height. Unfortunately, height is not what we want. We want speed. I'm going to land on that just for safety.
Take the safety.
Take the safety route. It's a marathon run. Normally you can create a lot of speed here, but it doesn't let me take my little speed booster and just do the straight jump here, because this booster lines you up perfectly to skip this entire section, which is wonderful. Whee! And then dodge that laser, hit that box, because he loves that box recently. And now we want to take the right path because it'll lead us over to the left booster. Don't know how that works. Lame, funky space light paths. And you can't tell me this isn't a Sonic game. This is Starlight Carnival from Sonic Colors, or the space level from Sonic Forces. Like, it's totally Sonic.
No.
And then, yeet, and another one. Away we go, straight down. Now this is where I'll fall off the edge, and I hope I don't. I'm just going to jump for safety. I'm taking it slow, because if I don't, I will get hit by lasers and fall off.
Try maintaining control on a narrow pathway you can't see properly.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we want to just do
while going at speed to speed.
Whee! Through the loop.
Why?
Does
that work?
Does that make it a Sonic game? Come on!
Why does that work?
Come on, this happens.
That's the only one you can jump through.
Yeah,
that's illegal.
Illegal. Illegal maneuvers. Oh, thanks, Flame.
Can I read a few donations?
Let me finish this level, and then you may have in the boss fight. So what we're aiming to here, this room has heavy gravity. It may not look like it, but it's a pain in the butt. I have to be super careful.
There, you got it. You got the recovery.
Get over there. Thank you. So I have to be super careful on that one. Just do the dodge there, and then hit that, and just leg it. So the homing attack can be used to reposition yourself as well, which is a really good thing. Right, I'm going to switch to Edgy because we need this triple jump from this room. This is Edgy, the room based on the movie of the game of the dang pipes. Right, so I want to get around this way. I want to get past the fire, up to this one, off the wall, into the double jump, straight up, skipping that room. I want to do the same thing here, but I need into the wall, up, into the double jump, into the homing attack over at the enemy there, skipping the entire ascension of that room, which is circular, filled with flames and other dastardly traps. Speaking of dastardly traps, here comes another giant laser beam, but if we're quick enough, which I should be, we should be able to get through without getting hit here. Yeah, there we go, done. Not a problem. Look at the number, it says 64, now it's 59. Don't ask why, don't. And then we're going to just, this part is a speed run. Hey, did it. And we're just going to rush straight through the gate there, skipping a part of the loop because quite simply it's faster just to do that little jump as there's a speed boost right next to you. Unless you are able to maintain top speed, taking mini little shortcuts like that is generally not recommended unless you can get back to top speed almost instantly. And there we go. So now that that's finished, we're going into the fight with Astra and Romalo. So donation reader, please take it away.
Alright, we've got a $5 donation from Funk Master Dre saying, "Hey guys, Spark to Speedrun mod here. Glad to see how far this game has come along and extremely happy to see it in a marathon. Good luck to my boy Argick, keep on yeeting." We have a $10 donation from Dukian saying, "The whole event has been great so far and we still have a few days to go." And I would like to mention that we have a donation incentive that is going to open for Super Mario Maker 2 tonight. If we meet $5,000 by the end of the Super Mario Maker 2 run, Big John is going to run Mario Gold on SNES. So if you want to see that happen, don't forget to donate.
I made a boo-boo. I accidentally released R1 there using Power Armor's special ability, and I have overheated, which means I have ×1 damage, unfortunately, and Astra's getting to use her special move. Come on, Astra, this is a bad fight.
So overheat is what happens if you hold your parry.
Yeah, if you hold your parry too long, you overheat, you don't get to use your shield for a while. It's not that great. Me letting my finger slip off R1, that's me, that's a boo-boo. But yeah, we are coming into our last actual level now. This is Apocalypse Thruster. He is throwing this giant space station down at the Earth because who knows why, I don't know.
I call this the noodle level.
This
See if you can figure out why.
Which path am I taking? Noodles. But we're not going to follow the path. This is a culmination of everything that we've known, so I'm just going to make sure we take a whole bunch of different routes that you would normally not expect, using momentum and gravity to my advantage here.
You're supposed to go like to the left and then up and around.
Yeah, there's a lot of backwards and forwards in this stage, but I'm just not going to do any of it. That was a terrible Jester boost. I'm going to do another one. Jester charge.
One of the good things about this game is that there's no like invisible walls preventing you from going anywhere. Really, if you can see it, you can get there.
Yes, quite literally. For example, in the middle of this stage, you can get there. You can't do anything, but you can get there. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something later on in the level that we can do. Highling Bot is buddy. And we'll see what we can do here. I'm going to aim for another yeet, which I may or may not get. I apologize in advance if I don't. Let's find out. There we go. Can I carry it?
Go parries! Parries!
Yes!
Hot! Very hot!
I didn't quite land on the booster, which is a shame, but I still love the fact that I do it. Another thing about the parries is that once you have parried one thing, you must press the shield button again. It can only parry one object at a time. It cannot maintain through multiple attacks, basically. It is different items. I'm not getting enough height there, which is fine, because I'll just do it this way instead. Slopes, guess what we can do? Whee! Run on the side of them.
Like, the timing on sequential parries is reasonable.
Right.
It's not like moment 37, but...
No, you can pretty much do it.
You do have to react, though.
1, 2, 3, screws tiny barriers all the way up. There we go, it's fine. And now we want to go in this one here. Please do not mess this up, Arg. This is the hardest part because it's high speeds, it's vertical, there's obstacles in the way. Where am I going?
He's only going
there
quickly.
We go. Woo. That went well, I'm happy.
Clean.
Now, this area, if you go out of the bounds of the white, you are getting hit. I'm going to go out of the bounds of the white. No, I'm not, because no, I'm not. That didn't give me any height whatsoever. But yeah, if I go out of bounds there, I will start losing health ridiculously fast. I don't want it to happen. Just to prove it, I'm now dead, but I finished the level, so it's fine. I only found out I could do that in practice. All right, now we're on to the final two bosses. This is Freedom, or as I used to say, Freedom. I don't know where the N came from. I can't read. It's fine. So this guy's going to do a whole bunch of attacks. It's up to me just to keep the combos going. He has 3 phases that he seamlessly transitions into. This is the big bad. Also, we're in like this weird fiery place. I'd like to think this is like the inside of the Apocalypse Thruster. You can see there he's doing the attacks that Double did. The mini bosses that we've been fighting up until this point are basically a culmination of this guy's power. He is the one who created them. He gave them all their individual attacks that they're doing. Okay, he's doing that and he'll push me away, but I can dash back to him, so it's fine. He's in 3rd phase. That's going to explode, so I will parry. He'll shoot now to charge me. Then he'll do an uppercut like that. And then another attack, but I missed that one, unfortunately. Yeah, he does fast into slows. It's very weird.
That red circle he summons underneath you sometimes like goes off independently of any other attack too.
And he's dead anyway. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to jump up into it. No, I'm not, because I had times 3. Wait, I'm off screen. I'm on the screen. Whee! And now for the final boss, time is coming up. I can hit the button, that's fine anyway. So now Fark, you see them tiny little robot. Somehow he gets the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds to become super far. I don't know why it makes them go. Here's somebody from Dragon Ball Z. I say it's Cell. People say it's Frieza or Cooler or somebody. Who do you think it is?
Definitely Cell.
Yeah, I say it's Cell as well.
Have they watched the show?
No, probably not. We also stole Xemnas' Battleground from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's white, so we're now in this weird land. This is a giant final fight, basically. He'll have a number of random attacks that he'll do. Of course, they're not random because I know where they are and what's coming. But it's 3 different fights. First, he starts off with his sword. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we kick his butt and he's away. We switch into phase 2. But first, complete anime. Nani? You stopped my kick. Nani? Bakana. Now he has a spear. Unfortunately, spear is his weakest form. He didn't practice with the spear much because he's going to jump in the air and we're going to parry him. Woo! Parried. Now he's going to do an attack where he'll end some mines, but he'll dash away from the mines, so we can dash away from the mines. And then he'll just do a few more, and he's gone. He didn't even get a number of attacks there. Poking us with the spear, we get to kick him this time. More kicks, and a roundhouse kick. Because we are Chuck Norris. This is it. He's mad. He's used Kaioken. He's absorbed Goku because he is Cell. See, it's Cell. That's only so I can make that joke. This is the final form. The best thing about this as well is if you lose the fight as well, the game just resets you back to the phase that you were on with full health. It doesn't actually game over. And it has a banging soundtrack too, which is nice. And time is coming up on you. If you would like to slam the button, please, I will tell you when.
I can press the button.
You can press the button.
I love pressing buttons.
Come on, do your attack. Now. Yes! And now just to finish it off, of course, because it's not a true finale until he goes with his powerful attack. He has powerful Kaioken. He is ready to beat us up. No! Stop. Because why? Why are we stomping? But it's fine, because we are the protagonists, which means we have plot armor. We shall win. Using the power of love and harmony created by everybody in the world. This beam does nothing. I have no idea what the point of this beam is, honestly. Like, what is this? This is the power of the Kirby hat. The spark power-up is keeping us alive.
It's
punch.
It's charming in how crude an imitation it is.
It's so cheesy and I love it. Like, I hope you guys all love it too, but watch this. How do we beat him? Gut punch. Right through the gut. There's nothing left. He's gone. And there you go. It's away you go. And very happy to say as well, my recorded PB currently is a 32:23. So that is a live PB at a marathon. There you go.
So that estimate was generous because chase game and all that, but that run was really, really good.
I'm really happy with how that went.
Golden moves, Argick.
Yes, I said to myself that I would be really happy if I could get a run like I did in practice. In practice, I did get a 30:23, but I don't know why. 23 seems to be a weird number for this game, by the way. But it's the fact that those two weren't recorded, so they don't exist, because you know how speedrunning works. No vid, no did. But yeah, that is Spark 2. I hope you all enjoyed it. Coming up next is Old Clove running, hopefully. Well, no, it is. It's Knuckles and Knuckles, so we got that done. But yeah, not behind estimate. Woo!